Hello, everyone. It's me, Billy Younger, again for Physics Solutions, and I've thought up a new mnemonic for the prefixes of the SI system. It's not all the prefixes, but it's a good fraction of them. Most of the ones you'd ever need for, uh, taking an introductory physics or astronomy course or even chemistry course. In fact, they probably exceed the ones you'll need for that. I had consistently done something regarding King Henry, meaning referring to King Henry VIII, but I thought of something a little better. So hopefully this will help you, and I'm going to show you how to use the system that I've written down to convert units within the SI system from one SI prefix to another. So let me turn on my document cam so you can see my creation. So these are the prefixes that I'm teaching you: tera, giga, mega, kilo, hecto, deca, that's capital DA, base, which would be like meters or grams or liters or something like that, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico. Notice the dots, they're important, okay? A mnemonic that I'd been using is the great monarch King Henry died by drinking Chablis, Merlot, murdering numerous people and stuff like that. That's a little stale or whatever, but there's a lot of different ways I did it. This one I think is a little nicer, but obviously y'all should think up your own. That would work much better. Thespians grow more kind, having deconstructed brains of decent, charismatic, malevolent, murderous, and nice people. So I kind of like that one. It is a statement of the arts, and it's kind of nice that way. And you can use this system in a couple of ways, but this is only for converting units back and forth between SI prefixes. It doesn't get you from, for instance, the System International to the British system, which is what's largely being used in the US. But the simplest way to use it, and this would be the way it's used in the easiest introductory physics or introductory chemistry courses. And you could say, for instance, what if I had 0, okay, that marker is evidently not going to write. What if I had a number 0.000000571, and that was in units of terawatts, and I wanted to convert it to, let's say, nanowatts. Okay, first off, what I do to make this conversion is I notice where the tera is, which is right here. And then I notice where the nano is, which is right here. It's a little better focus, okay? And what I want to do is count the moves, not the places, count the moves. So I'm at terawatts, and I'm going to go 1, that's 1 move. 2, notice how the dots are important. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10 moves. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 moves. And notice I went to the right. Okay, what that means, I want to move this decimal 21 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's really how it should be. So now I'm going to rewrite this number as 5, 7, 1. And then I'm just going to put 0, 0, 0 for those first 3, 0, 0, 0 for the second 3, 0, 0, 0 for those. And then luckily I happen to land on a multiple of 3 here, and that would be nanowatts. So that's a really nice way of converting. It's really a bit cumbersome, but it is a nice way of converting. But that's the way you could go about doing that. Obviously, if you started with pico, say, or nano, then you'd be moving the decimal to the left, and that's exactly what you do again. So in that case, let's say we had 750, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's say we had 750 followed by 21 zeros, and that would be a picogram. And we'd like to convert that to a gigagram. Okay, giga or giga as they pronounce it in Back to the Future. In this case, you're going to do the same thing we did before, but this time we'll try to use, well, my blue pen's still not working. We will try to go from pico, which is right here, and I'm going to go to all the way to giga. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that's 21 there. So that's 21 places moved to the left. And that's fine. That's plenty good here because I actually had a decimal right here. I'm going to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So the answer would be 750 gigagrams. And that green does not show up very well. I apologize for that. Let me write over it with black. So yes, that many picograms become 750 giga or gigagrams. So that's the easy way to use the system. And it really just requires you to know T space G space M space K H capital D B D C M space mu space N space P. Notice how I'm using the mu as like it's a M, but I can draw it like a M because that's what the Greek letter mu looks like. So that's why I used it for the word murderous and wrote that M that way. So again, thespians grow more kind, having deconstructed brains of decent, charismatic, malevolent, murderous, and nice people. Now, here's the other way you can use it, and it's much more robust. The base you can think of as basically no prefix, so that's 10 to the 0 power. If you go to the left, we're getting to bigger and bigger prefixes. So this one's 10 to the 1, this one's 10 to the 2, and this one's 10 to the 3. And then the 3's, powers of 10 to the 3rd, 10 to the 6th, 10 to the 9th, they become important. So I skip 1, 2, right here would be 10 to the 6th, and skip this 7, 8, this would be 10 to the 9th, and then skip 10, 11, and this would be 10 to the 12th. Similarly, if I go this way, this would be 10 to the -1, 10 to the -2, which is what y'all thought, you know, cents, there's 100 cents in a dollar. So this is 1/100th of a dollar. And that's what 10 to the -2 means. It literally means 1 over 10 to the 2, which is 1 over 100. And then of course, this milli is 10 to the -3rd. Skip a few. This is 10 to the -6. 10 to the -9, and 10 to the -12. So what that means is if I have a number like, let's say 4.9 terameters, I can also replace that with 4.9 times 10 to the 12 meters. So that can be super helpful because that just means 10 to the 12th of whatever the base is. It also means that if I wanted to convert, say 4.9 terameters to, let's say, micrometers, then what I could do is I'd say 4.9 terameters, and then I'd say, wait a second, 1 terameter, notice it's in the bottom, is equal to 10 to the 12th meters. And then I could say, wait a second, I also know that since I'm wanting to go to the micro, I know that 1 micrometer is 10 to the -6 meters. So I could do 10 to the negative 6 meters is 1 micrometer. And you see that you're just going to multiply by 4.9 times 10 to the 12th. And then you're going to divide it by 10 to the negative 6, which is the same thing as multiplying by 10 to the positive 6. And you'll get 4.9 times 10 to the 18th. And that is micrometers. So that's another way you can do it. I hope you find this helpful. Like I said, this is a good way to remember what each prefix means, because 10 to the 12th, 9th, 6th, 3rd, 100, 10 for deca, 10 to the 0 for the base, 10 to the negative 1, 10 to the negative 2, 10 to the negative 3. That's 1/1000th. It's just like the kilo, but it's just as small compared to the base as the base is to the kilo. And then go by a 10 to the 3rd again, that's 10 to the negative 6, 10 to the negative 9, 10 to the negative 12th. I hope you found that helpful. Have a good one.